I'm such a mental health advocate. Something that I have learned and try to stress as much as I can on all of my platforms to my teammates and coaches is that it's okay to not be okay. As collegiate athletes, there's a lot of pressure on us to have a face on at all times and be professional and basically give off the vibe that we really just don't have any issues. But and that's a stigma around mental health that I hope is broken eventually. But it is okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help. Outside of our sports, we all go through things mentally as well. And I truly believe that mental health is just as important, if not more important than physical health, especially when it comes to sports. The way I like to explain it to people is if I had a sprained ankle, you'd give me practice off to, let that rest. If, per se, I had an anxiety attack, it should be viewed as the same thing because your brain is the most powerful muscle in your body. So those should be treated equally, and I try to spread awareness around mental health as much as I can and break as many stigmas as I can as well.
Thank you for doing that. That is impressive. And one of the things that I have been aware of a lot is that mental health is an issue for a lot more people than what we think.
Not all people are going to be comfortable speaking on their mental health or what they're feeling mentally. So where our coaches and advisors, adults can come in is being educated on the signs of mental health. And so if you're aware of what someone's actions are differently, you might be able to ask them questions that they wouldn't be comfortable coming to you with. And so it's super important for all educators, all coaches, everybody to just learn more and more about mental health because especially in male athletes, most male athletes are not comfortable speaking on their mental health or asking for help or things like that. And so the more each coach and advocator knows, the more we can help not only student athletes, but anyone really.
Sometimes when you're a competitive athlete, you think you can beat things. You can think you can put in more practice. Or yes, I'm having a tough day and it might be something mental, but I can overcome it because I'm an athlete. I'm a coach.
When people are uncomfortable with it, I just like to be like a sounding board. I always say I'm super comfortable with anybody asking me any questions and I'll just be super open. And all people don't have to be like that. That's just my role surrounding the subject. And so when some of my younger teammates or people who aren't as vocal as I am or knowledgeable on the subject are feeling a type of way, sometimes I will be the middleman between a coach and a teammate and just being like, this person is feeling this way and it's affecting them mentally this way. And coaches have to worry about so many different things and aspects of the sports, and they also have their own family lives. So sometimes bringing attention to what the players are feeling mentally, because a lot of the times the coaches can only see the physical aspect, obviously, of the sport. So bringing attention to what your players are experiencing mentally is super important for me. And so I like to be that sounding board for my teammates and friends.